What's going on, everybody, man? King Recon here, dude. It feels great not only to press that red button again, but to be in front of this camera with this shirt on, almost in October, to be able to say that the Miami Heat are in the NBA Finals. All right, hey, this is no joke. We're in no parallel universe. We're not in some other dimension, another timeline. The Reverse Flash hasn't gone through and done its thing and caused an Earth 2. Yeah, he ain't done it. As far as I'm concerned, we are still in the actual our universe. We're still in the universe where this is the best-selling manga in history. We're still in the universe where this is nearly the second best-selling comic of all time. We are still in the universe where the greatest manga of all time is One Piece. All right, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, we are still in the same universe. And in the same universe, the Miami Heat are in the NBA Finals, bro. You know what this is, though? All right, it's a good time. It's a good time to be breathing oxygen, man. At least for half of my sports body, because the other half, the one that's a Philadelphia Eagles fan, oh my, you don't want to imagine my stress levels. You don't want to imagine my stress levels, man. But on the other side of things, we're good. I'm a LeBron James fan too, bro, so I'm eating good. I'm like Shannon Sharp out here, bro. Go, Jay. We're eating. All right? But regardless, man, all things considered, it's been a wonderful NBA playoff so far. But the fact that the end result is going to be the Heat versus the Lakers is not what I was anticipating, but I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, regardless, man, we are here to read the awesome sauce, the One Piece greatness of the best-selling manga in history. Chapter 991. But before we get into the chapter, I just want to say that before I came on here, I received some very weird news that I wish I could have looked into further, but I didn't want to get spoiled on this week's chapter, so I was like, man, I'll just wait until after I read the chapter, and then I'll dive into it a little further. Or y'all can let me know in the comments section down below if you get to it first. But I heard that One Piece is going on break until mid-October. Now, we just recently got an article that stated that Oda wanted to finish or to get chapter 1000 out by the end of the year, which I'm going to assume in his mind, he's like, yo, chapter 1000 is going to be nuts. It's going to be insane. I don't know if it's the spectacle of chapter 1000 that's nuts, like all-out color pages, like a full 18-page all-colored chapter. I don't know if the spectacle of chapter 1000 is going to be nuts, or if chapter 1000 itself is going to be nuts, or both. Or both. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But they obviously wanted to get it out before the end of the year. Now, the weird thing about it is that right after we got that news article, we got some information, or at least I was told that we got some information, that One Piece is going on break until sometime in mid-October. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I don't know if it's because of Oda's health, someone around him, and their health, something in Shueisha. I don't know what's going on. But what I can say is that prayers go out to Oda, his family, and his close ones. Because where we're currently at, with what's going on in the world, I just hope that my boy's healthy. And the people he cares about is healthy. First and foremost. That comes before, your career and whatnot. And then after he takes care of all of that, if that is why he took the hiatus, and then he can come back and continue drawing this wonderful and incredible arc that we're currently in. But first and foremost, Oda, if it's you, I hope you get better. And if it's somebody that you're close to, I hope they get better as well, man. Because that takes top priority over anything else, man. So I really hope that whatever's going on there, if that is what's going on, I hope that whoever it is gets better as soon as possible. And if it's not that, and if it's just Oda wanting to gather more research, or he was like, yo, I want to really go all out for these next couple chapters, so I'm going to take this break, draw these dope spreads and put out like a bunch of chapters in succession. I don't know what the reasoning is for this hiatus, but we move regardless. You know what I'm saying? I hope that the reason why this hiatus is happening is not because of a health issue. That's the worst case scenario. So I really hope that that Oda's good, everybody that he cares about is good, and then, you know, we could worry about getting One Piece once again later on down the line. But without further ado, man, with all that out of the way, I'm going to find out the reasoning. I mean, I don't know if y'all know the reasoning. I don't know if it's because I remember last time we were told One Piece was going on a break. We didn't know why, for at least for a little while. So maybe y'all don't know either. So here we go, man. Chapter 991, titled "Let Us Die." I don't know if I necessarily like that title, considering what happened last chapter with like the X Drake and Luffy stuff. And then what was going down, as far as I'm concerned, stuff was about to pop off with the Tobiropo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was about to get... the Queen and Who's Who signaling out and forming this... a lot. Now, like I said, bro, based on... I wish I could have talked about this on a Recon speed. But based on what was going on with that conversation there, I'm not sure if that was something that was built up for a very long time, or if they... just created that on the spot, or if Who's Who is planning all this out and about, or if Queen and Who's Who real deal. We're out here, you know, saying screw all the nonsense. We're gonna make people think that we're against each other, but in actuality, we're just trying to find the right out of all of us. And that's some genius planning, you know what I'm saying? That's some genius level, you know. Yeah, Among Us playing, you know, they were the double imposters and they pulled it off, bro. They were venting, they were going up and like some coordinating attacks, like, yo, shout out to the dual imposters in Queen and Who's Who, because they went up in like somewhere. But we'll see where that takes us from there, because I'm going to assume they're about to start going in, just based on what was taking place there. Now that Luffy and X Drake wanted to go join up with Luffy, so stuff's about to go down there. So I can't wait to see where that goes, and if that's what that title is indicating towards, sweet mother of Flagnars. But then we see right here on the cover page, is that Pound, bro? He finally got his moment with Chiffon and Lola. Alright, man. You see, this is why we had nearly 35 volumes of this. Is to get this emotional payoff, man. With Pound, Chiffon, and Lola. Let's get it, dude. I'm so happy for Pound. You know, the poor guy... You know, we all thought he was dead and was never going to be able to see either of his children, or at the very least, you know, see them again, you know, together, and for them to know who their pops is. And the fact that they're now embracing him and he's able to embrace them as well, that's so beautiful. After 26 years of pleading, his first hug as a father, man. Pound, dude. Let's get into the chapter. Oh, see, we're picking up exactly where we left off. That's Drake from the Tobiropo. He was the one who was rampaging in the Flower Capital recently. By the way, if anybody's played Power Warriors 4, the new DLC, let me know how those characters are playing. I'm not going to play it for quite some time. All my gaming time is going to Trails right now. I'm super hooked on that series. So, I'm probably not going to touch Power Warriors for a little while. So let me know how X Drake, who else is in that thing? Rouge, and I think Killer, right? I think it's those three. If y'all have played Power Warriors 4 and have that DLC, let me know how they played, man. Because I'm mad interested, especially with characters like a Rouge. I want to know what their combos are like and whatnot. So let me know if you've played those characters, and let me know if they're beasting, if they're going ham out of here. He's the one who was rampaging in the Flower Capital recently. Drake, but why is he attacking the numbers? I could have sworn he just looked like a dinosaur. He must be one of their officers, Strange. And they're questioning, like, yo, why in the Flying Flagners is this dude out here fighting the numbers when he's supposed to be one of the Tobiropo? Hey, Drake, what would you take out one of the numbers? And right here you have page 1, he's questioning. And Drake is huffing and puffing. The thing about Luffy is, Kobe, when he's a friend, he's so close to you. But when he's an enemy, he's completely out of reach. That's what kind of person he is. Talk to him, Kobe. Talk to him. Listen, bro, I saw a post the other day. It was something along the lines of, if you were a final boss, how would someone defeat you? And the first thing that came to my mind was, I'm not taking an L unless I'm fighting the goat with the coat. If I'm fighting Luffy with the cape on, it's over. It's over. I could bring out the greatest boss themes of all time. I could bring out One-Winged Angel dancing mad. You know, I could grow 5 wings, become some sort of like representation of something in ancient times or so. You know how JRPGs do with their final bosses. I could have been something, right? But the moment the king shows up with the coat, that is when I take the L, coach. You feel me? That's when I take the L. And that's what Kobe's saying right here, man. That's what kind of person he is. What does that mean? Luffy has this power that pulls people in toward him. And, you know, we've heard that so many times throughout the course of the story. But it's so true, bro. I know you. And you want to defeat Kaido, huh? I cannot tell you the reason why, but our goals are aligned. Yo, and then Zoro immediately goes over to Drake, and he's like, what you got going on? I gotta see where the business is at. I gotta see if you're really about it. And Zoro immediately goes to question his alignment. Don't go pulling any stupid crap at the last hour like this. Luffy, this guy sank to being under Kaido's wing just like Hawkins. I've been flushed out of that position. And you think we're your next shelter? Zoro, tell him! He's like, yo, you think that we're gonna be the ones to shelter you until we're taking an L and then you're gonna bail on us too? Like, we ain't about that. We ain't about that, coach. I don't trust a guy who turns his coat that easy. Stay away from Luffy. And was that Frankie that says that? I don't trust a guy who turns his coat that easy. Stay away from Luffy X Drake. Even in the pirates' world, there's a code of honor. Sure, he can be on our side. And yo, Luffy's like, yo, screw it, dog. You know, my man is a dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? I think that he can be about it if he truly wants to join us. Let him join. And if he doesn't behave, you know who's coming. It's the Red Hawk to the tooth. That Red Hawk to his chin is coming. Luffy ain't worried about X Drake. Listen, man, I love me some X Drake. But Luffy with a coat on? Luffy with a coat on is pony X Drake, bro. That man's stats, Luffy's like a level 99 and X Drake is a level 70 compared to Coat Luffy? Are you kidding me, dog? No, we can't. Shut up, Captain, you moron. Hurry, Straw Hat, into the castle. I should have figured. That guy in the straw hat seems like he's the boss of all these pirates. Look at his coat. Look at the dude's coat. Who's gonna be telling and commanding orders if it's not that man in the coat? If it's not that man donning the straw hat with a coat on his back, ready to go pay like where? The king, bro? They don't know about him. It's him again. And you see Ulti immediately with the smoke popping out of her head, because she remembers that headbutt of legend, going up in like Sumo against Luffy, and then eventually getting pwned by Yamato. But they were having a great battle. Luffy and Yamato were in that chapter. Keep those two away from Straw Hat. Move it, samurai. And right here we get to see once again page 1 and Ulti coming back. They want some more. It's those two again. The dinosaur from the flower capital. Oh, yo, he's remembering page 1. And who's the cutie? Okay, he's Sanji knows. He's like, Ulti gang, you know. Who's the cutie? We'll never get another chance to see Kaido Straw Hat. Right here we see Luffy, Sanji behind him with page 1 chasing after him. Special attack, Green Star, Usopp. Skull Blast Grass. And he fires his Skull Blast Grass over towards, I believe, was that page 1? Did he just nail page 1 with that? Eek! Baby! Oh no, it was Usopp. Yo, Usopp's out here eating page 1 with it. Let's get it, Robbie, come on. Listen, man. I just recently went back because I wanted to see, because after Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, oh, man, dude, yo, the gunplay in that game, regardless. I had fun with that beta, I'm not going to lie. There's a couple things that really pissed me off, but overall, I enjoyed my experience. But there was one thing about that beta that really, reinvigorated something within me, man. That was sniping, dude. Like, sniping in that beta was nasty. I mean, dudes were getting pwned. They were getting pwned. And I was like, yo, when this game drops, I gotta bring out the quick scope. And I gotta bring out my inner Usopp, the inner Soge King. And just start 360, 720 no-scoping cats. Like, cross map. Gotta see if you could trick shot in that game or something, dude. Because, yo, sniping in Cold War is gonna be nice. At least, they're probably gonna nerf it, but to right now, if they keep it to even near where it was in the beta, sniping's going to be a lot of fun. So, this man Usopp ahead of the game. Because Usopp, it don't matter what you're playing. You're going to be playing Battlefield, you could be playing Rainbow Six, you could be playing Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, it don't matter. You don't even have to play an FPS. You can play some other, you can play an RPG, you could play, I don't know, man, Civilization. You can play whatever sandbox game, it don't matter. When Usopp is on the field and he has a sniper, you better watch your back. Even if it's a game that you're not supposed to die in, Usopp's gonna quickscope you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this man brings up the 360, the 720, the 1080. He's always gonna be the final kill cam. Cause that's Soge Kingu, bro. Are you kidding me, dog? Skull Blast Grass, 360 no scope to the head of page 1, man. And so ulti shook, and ulti runs into Nami. Who did that? I'm Nami. My favorite kind of pest control is getting rid of lizards. I hope you're ready for this. Talk to him! Let's get it! We see Nami right here. Oh, Usopp's talking for Nami. Oh, great stuff, man. I always love when these two are together on the battlefield, because it just causes for some really awesome stuff. You know, you remember back in Punk Hazard, we had some little awesome moments back in Return to Sabaody with the two of them as well. So when the two of them are ready to go up and like swimwear, it's always a lot of fun when they're together, because that causes for some really comedic moments. And Usopp's talking. Stop hiding behind me. You know what I'll do to you. It's that woman. She did it. I'll spray you with Repticide. That wasn't me talking, but whatever. The battle's already started. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do your worst. And Nami immediately starts running from ulti, because she's like, flag darts. Both ulti and page 1 are coming toward us. Hey, your words don't match your actions. You're one to talk. There'll be no escape for you. Vengeance for Bebe. Usopp, I'm counting on you to keep Nami safe for me. Yo, that's how you know Sanji's ready to go up and like somewhere. Because you know Sanji will be the very first one to go rescue Nami in that type of scenario. But he was like, nah, this time they got it. I got bigger fish to fry, bro. I got bigger fish to fry, baby. Let's hurry, Luffy. We gotta catch up to Kinemon. On the roof? Yeah. Oh, hey, Sanji, cover your ears. Apu. Apu, but shout out to Luffy. Shout out to Luffy for the observation hockey. My man said, yo, Sanji, I just saw 2 turns in the future. You best cover them ears. And he goes in. Apu tries to catch him off guard once again. Utilizes a slash. Take a listen to my fighting music. Ah, so you learned, huh? But it's a lot harder to fight in silence than you think. Jaki, Goki, Juki. You make a pathetic sight right now. Yo, they all got wrecked, son. Scratchman Apu, Animal Kingdom Pirates informant. Captain of the on-air pirates, bounty 350 mils. The 10 of you have laid waste to countless towns together. You can't get clobbered while you're drunk at a party? That's not funny. And, you know, it looks like did he have like an attachment to these individuals? And we see one of the numbers right here. Hey, Hacha, have you sobered up yet? Ha-cha-cha-cha. You gotta teach these people what happens when ancient giants really let it rip. And he comes out of the ground carrying one of the number's bodies. What is that, man? Some kind of animal trainer? Looks like it's using its friend as a weapon. What brute strength? This looks bad. I'll get that guy. No, if we don't stop, there's no end of him. Fine. You know, Sanji's like, listen, bro. Go up to Kaido. These dudes down here, we're gonna wreck them. Go up to Kaido, dog. Do your thing. There's 10 of them. I don't have enough cola for this. Yo, Frankie's been putting in that work. Anything can be a menace with enough numbers. That's true. Here we see Hachi. Did he like fall for like Frankie's general form? I mean, I can't blame him. General Frankie, that's a goat. So that tells me is that Hacha right here is a Gundam fan. We out here. We've always been out here. Hold on, man. Let me pull this out. What y'all know about it? What y'all know about it, man? Listen, dude, we grew up on this. We grew up on the hero Yui. What you know about the Zex Marquis, son? Alright? We grew up on that Gundam Wing. What you know about Char Aznable? With that Gundam greatness, alright, bro? Listen, Amuro Ray? Gundam, baby! Listen to me, Frankie. Run straight out of this dome. If that big one fights in here much longer, the samurai won't last. Yeah, actually, he's real deal chasing after Frankie. So here we see Hacha going direct. You think General Frankie's a toy? I'll make you regret ever feeling that way. At the very least, your victory serves my purposes. And we see that Zoro and Drake are still going at it. How does that suit you? You seem honest, but you're still hiding where you stand. And we see Apu is coming right back towards X-Drake and Zoro here. I'm going to call more of the numbers. Hey guys, sober up and get on out here. Don't go make things worse. And we see Drake and Zoro obliterate Apu and get him out of here. Skip like, yo, get this man out of here, Skip. No, they didn't. He dodged. Yo, Drake, I heard about you. Now you're gonna leech off that tiny little pirate crew? I've always hated that guy. I'm gonna destroy him, but not for you. Seems like we had the same idea. Let's team up. Relax! Zoro and Drake versus Apu here. Hey, Apu better get one of the Togiropo. Apu better get Hawkins or one of the Togiropo. Because as far as I'm concerned, Drake and Zoro are... Just Zoro is pwning Apu. Let alone Drake and Zoro, bro. I'm telling you, this member call it Togiropo or Hawkins. Or they ain't standing a chance. This man, Queen, shows up with the death machine from Call of Duty. Hold on. We hear a gya. Everybody gets sent flying. We see the bullets coming down on the ground. Oh, Drake. Don't think you can just waltz off out of here, you traitor. Nah. Make that spy. And look at him. This fella's like a member of the mafia with this junk in his hand. Hey, you gonna be alright? That hurts. That was a weird weapon. Did you really think you could kill me with that? Unless these bullets. Nah, not the sea stone bullets, bro. It gotta be sea stone bullets. It's gotta be. That's gonna be mad interesting. Because if Queen has sea stone bullets and he puts those into play, then even if he doesn't go into brachial form, he's gonna be going in against a lot of these Topher users. Yo, Queen came ready. Ready to go in, yo. Queen got the mentals. You know, shout out to Marshawn Lynch. Got the mentals. Let's see. Is that a tusk flying? Who's pwning Jack like that? It's gotta be Neko and Inu, dog. That's enough. Here we see Kaido. Kaido. Jack is one of my hand-picked lead performers. I will not stand back and watch as one of my most valued men is killed. Alright, Kaido. I feel it. I have failed you, Master Kaido. No, this does not make you weak. Bro, look at Neko Mamushi. Look at Neko. The hair's flowing. Look at Inu. Inu's looking mad fresh too, dog. Oh, that's great. They're just that strong. Going ham on Jack, dude. Their Sulong power has caused us grievous losses. And all we see is bodies. Body after body after body after body. Sulong form Neko and Inu. Let's get it, baby. But you did well to keep the Sulongs in check. Everyone's tended to... You've done enough. We're grateful to the Ming warriors. No, run, tyrant, perish. I am eager to see how many of these you can evade. Blast breath. He releases the Kamehameha. He goes up and like swimwear. It never even occurred to me. Foxfire style. Flame rend. And Kinemon goes in. Kinemon goes in and slices the fire. He slices the Kamehameha in half. He sliced the Kamehameha in half. Kinemon. Never even occurred to me. Foxfire style flame rend. Goes in, slices it in half. Like it's a dude. Then goes in and Kaido himself gets sliced up a bit. Run? Don't we laugh? We're tired of running. Tired of hiding. Just let us die. Oh, that's where the title comes in. As Lord Odin's samurai. Once we've taken your head, that is. They ain't going down without no fight, Kaido. You better believe they're gonna be like, slow boy, bro. Kinemon. You already know real hockey was put into that, bro. Real hockey. He takes the blast breath, splits it in half because he is Foxfire Kinemon. Slices the flames. Nails Kaido. And now, they ain't running no more, Skip. They ain't running. They're gonna go up in like swimwear against Kaido, bro. While Jack... Well, actually, no, Jack already got pwned. Jack got destroyed by Inu and Neko, unless he comes back later on in the fight, which is probably gonna happen. But for right now, Jack is... Inu and Neko putting in that work, dude. And they look fire. they look fresh in their Sulong form. Mad fresh. But dude, the blast breath coming down. And Kinemon slicing that thing down the middle. That's so fire, bro. Like I said last time with Kinemon, I feel like Kinemon, as Onigashima's progressed, just continues to go higher and higher up my favorite characters list, man. Like eventually, if this continues, I feel like Kinemon might end up being one of my favorite. I mean, it's not necessarily even an arc exclusive character anymore because he's been with us almost entirely post time skip. You know, Kinemon's just gonna end up being just one of my favorite side characters, period, in this series. Like, he's such an awesome character, and seeing how he's been going up in like swimwear with no fear. I mean, yes, he has fear, but he's putting that in the back burner for his purpose, bro. And he's going up in like swimwear, and his will is stronger than death itself at this point in time. I mean, with everything that he's been going through in this arc and whatnot. And now he's willing to do whatever needs necessary. And you see what he says right here. Just let us die as Zoro and Samurai. Like, bro, we're ready to go up and like somewhere. And I believe that's Ashura Doji saying that, right? But regardless, Kinemon going up and like somewhere, and just the rest of the 9 Skywards as well. We know what they're about, bro. We see that they can damage Kaido. All of them together. And I'm going to assume all of them are ready. They can utilize the Rio Haki. They're going to put in that damage to Kaido, bro. They're going to put in some damage. Now, whether Kaido goes in and one-shots the entire party, you know, on some JRPG stuff, then that's definitely a possibility as well. But for right now, they're going to put in work. They're going to put in work. I don't know how much damage they're necessarily going to do to Kaido, but they're going to put in some work. Now, if it ends up with Kaido pwning them, because eventually it's going to have to get to the point where Luffy gets up there, and it's going to be either him and these individuals, or just him by himself up against Kaido. Or him and Law and Kid, or whatever the case may be, right? Like, at the end of the day, it's going to be Luffy and Kaido standing 1v1. At least that's what I think it's going to be. But leading up to that, I'm not sure how it's going to go. I don't know if they're all going to get pwned, and then, like, Kaido just says, screw all this nonsense. I'm tired of Odin. I'm tired of his retainers. He goes into his hybrid form and just starts going in. Maybe he does it here in his dragon form, and it's Luffy and Kid and Law, or just Luffy on his own that forces him into hybrid form or whatever, right? But we see that the 9 Skywards are capable. We see that their will is carrying them to the point to where they no longer fear death, bro. They are ready. They have been willing from jump to lay their lives down in the line for this cause. They are all willing and ready to die here as long as Kaido goes down too. You know what I'm saying? So, Flagnards, bro. What a chapter. Let's flipping go, dude. Like, yo, I love this from Zoro, man. I mean, yo, Zoro, throughout the entirety of the series, has had a lot of those second-in-command moments where he keeps things in check when it comes to moments and stuff like this. But to see him do it right here with Drake, and Luffy's response to that, you know, like, yo, screw, of course he's going to be on our side. But I love how Zoro's the one that's like, yo, I'm skeptical of this guy. And it just stays so true and in line with his character, and that was a great moment right there. Usopp with his quick scope to page 1 was awesome, dude. And then of course Nami and Ulti right here. So I'm going to assume that this might be the move right here, Nami and Ulti, and then Usopp in page 1. So that'll be very interesting. Hopefully we get a tag team battle right there. Then another tag team battle with what's going to be going on with Zoro and Drake against Apu and whoever shows up for Hawkins, right? I'm going to assume it's going to be Hawkins. And then we have Hacha and Frankie on the other side, going up there. And then Sanji, I'm not sure where Sanji is going to... Well, actually, hold on, let me go back for a sec. Because, no, Queen's here. That's right, Queen. So it's probably going to end up being Queen and Apu against Zoro and Drake at this point in time, which is very, very fascinating. This whole sea stone thing. And then, so that means it's probably going to be King. I mean, Sanji, of course, I'm going to assume is still going to be a part of the King fight. Then who joins up with Sanji? Because it looks like it's going to be a lot of tag team fights. I guess we could think about that at a later date. Man, just continuing the greatness, bro. Yo, I can't get over this. Like, yo, just look at how awesome they look here. Neko and Inu, man, after waiting so long to see what they would look like in these Sulong forms, and the fact that they put in that work, finally getting to hit Jack in this way. You can see some of the scratch marks and whatnot on him. You know that was Neko, and possibly Inu was the one that cut off his tusk, or maybe both of them did it together. But just seeing Neko and Inu working together and going up in like somewhere, that's so good, dude. Especially with the context of Zoe and what Jack did to them, man. You know, just see them going up and like someone repaying all that tenfold is so awesome. But this Kinemon moment, I can't wait to see how the anime is gonna handle this. Knowing how extra they go for a lot of these scenes and whatnot, dude, I can't wait to see what they do with this. Right? I mean, you can say that for every chapter in Onigashima, but I feel like they're really gonna go in for this scene right here, as they've been going for the entire arc so far in the anime. But man, fun chapter, dude. You know, just continuing to set up where these battles going to go from here on out, and really showcasing that this war is probably going to go a little differently than we were originally anticipating. That it is going to mainly be a lot of tag team battles right here. It is going to feel like an actual war, where instead of it just being like a whole bunch of 1v1s happening all over the place, even though there probably is going to end up being a couple 1v1s toward the very end, but for right now, there's going to be a lot of team battles, you know, team v team, squad v squad happening all over the battlefield, you know. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Oda balances that between all of these chapters, especially with all the double spreads that he's doing. Because so far, with the pacing wise, he's been pacing in a very, I mean, just crazy way in Onigashima. Like, it's been paced so well. Every week is jam packed, so much fun. So much is put into these chapters, and it's like, God, you know, from a meathead standpoint, you gotta love all that action, but then from a storytelling standpoint as well, and everything that's going down in terms of revelations, in terms of moving the story forward for multiple different characters and where they're going to be going forward with those types of things. He's been just doing a great job of balancing all of that, and it just makes me even more excited to see where he's going to take it, specifically in this volume's length of chapters leading into chapter 1000. Because obviously that's where he has his mindset on, and I'm pretty sure he already has his outlines set up right now. Like, I want to tackle this, and this. And when we get to 1000, culminate. Who knows? That could be the end of Act 3, or that's going to be an Around the World chapter, or that'll be Luffy finally making it up there to where Kinemon and them are and scoring off against Kaido. We don't know. We have no idea, man. But regardless, super fun stuff. I don't know if Oda's going to be on break, or I'm sorry, I don't know if, I got to go double check and see all that stuff, but I think One Piece is on break until mid-October. So, y'all might not see me until mid-October. So if I don't see y'all, I hope everybody's having a wonderful next couple of weeks. But whenever I see y'all again, man, we'll be up in like swimwear for that Onigashima greatness. And that One Piece awesome sauce, man. So until then, I'll see y'all in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this week's chapter. Let me know what y'all think about, you know, Neko and Inu's Sulong forms, the potential matchups we're about to have, and this awesome Kinemon moment here, bro. You know, with him cutting flames, and who knew that would have led to a moment with him fighting, or with him cutting the blast breath. Like, that's flipping awesome sauce, dude. Shout out to Kinemon, man. But I'll see y'all next time. One Piece greatness. Peace out. NBA Finals time, man. Let's get it, baby.